This is another car that we did like a full build on, and like all of the footage, just about all of the footage got corrupted for it. I ended up saving some of it, but it's probably going to be like so scattered around, but we're still going to show it just because we haven't yet, because I was trying to get the footage. I had it on a hard drive, and the hard drive got corrupted, and like mostly all of his files got corrupted. Like they'll play halfway and then stop. I'm trying to actually like fix them now. I found like a thing on how to like try and fix a corrupted MP4 file. Whatever. Either way, we did this a couple months ago. It came back. Now we're doing a billet intake manifold. Something else, I forget. But either way, I mean, it's a Chevy SS. I forget what it made before. Maybe 800? I don't remember. Like I said, it was a couple months ago. So, but we're going to try and make a video out of it now that it's back, plus some of the other footage I have. So it won't be great, but it'll be what we have.
I got the old one out, and this is the 416 going in. Just facing the windage tray and making sure my pickup is the correct depth. And I'll put the oil pan on and get the heads on, and hopefully be back in here on Monday to get the engine in. Our cam is in there right now, and then I'll be putting the Frankenstein heads on possibly today. And yeah, the 416 was already built by Texas Speed, so that's all here, ready to go. The LS3s from the factory are single bolt cam sprocket. These are 3, so that's all switched out. But again, that's all factory GM stuff. It's just what we use. You gotta have the correct spacing between the oil pan and the pickup tube, otherwise you got oil pressure problems. It's starving of oil. I usually just put like a pry bar or something straight across here, measure from the pan surface here, or the block surface where the pan would meet. Get my measurement there, and then from the pan surface to the bottom of the pan, and whatever that difference is, usually I like a 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch, and that's just a 1/16 under. And you got to compensate for your gasket thickness. Boost distance. Engine in, headers bolted up, valve covers on, starting to bolt some of the Procharger stuff on. Yeah, just gonna do a little tool cleanup, and then should get to work, and probably have the unit on today, blower, the intercooler, and most of the Procharger stuff wrapped up today. So check back later and you'll be able to see all that. I'm also waiting on fuel rails as well. Could not use the stock fuel rail with the taller deck heads, because when the stock rail came out, it went right into the valve cover. With the valve cover, our valve covers, you couldn't use it. So we're going to do fuel rails, but we're doing a fuel system anyway, so it'll end up looking nice and just being better.
So right now you are wiring up the meth. You got the fuel system all done. This is the last thing you have to do on this.
Oh, in the lowering springs.
Any idea what kind of springs are going on it?
Ibach.
So we got niche wheels and Ibach lowering springs.
You know all about that shit, don't you?
This guy is my people.
Talk about cramming 50 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag. More like 1,000 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag.
The reason Eric is saying that is because we used to think that a CTS V2 had absolutely no room in it until he did this job on an SS. Hopefully it makes good numbers too.
Yeah, I do all this work and it'll probably only make about 700 horsepower.
Stop! Don't say that. No, it didn't have a Procharger when it came in, did it?
Well, I mean, that's what Bill said the guy wants to make, so I mean, that's just going to be the number.
Wait, why would you get all this done to make 700?
We could have made this power on the stock bottom, man. I don't know.
You guys are all miserable today. Hey, do you guys want to try those Reese's cup with the marshmallows in them?
No, I hate that.
So I'm starting to think the reason why you guys are so miserable is because all you have is green monsters and nobody drinks
Here he
them.
is. Here she is. Missing the lowering spring she was so excited about.
Did they happen yesterday?
It happened right now.
Oh, you can blame your boss for that. What'd you do it in 10 minutes?
Well, I mean, I did one of them so far.
I bought lowering springs.
I could really use something other than a green monster. You're correct with that.
Is that why you guys are so mean to me? Is because all you have is green monsters? Somebody please send something other than a green monster so that these guys are nicer to me. Okay,
What are you
thanks.
saying? I hear you over there crying about something I just can't understand.
I'm a female. What do you expect from me?
Yeah, I know.
That's all we do is cry. There should be a song about that. All I do is cry, cry, cry every day.
That's what women do.
That's what we're best at.
All right, Eric. So what all is this thing in here for?
This thing is a car we did a few months ago. The customer decided he wanted to get rid of the stock intake.
Wasn't
and
winning
the
on car
Frankenstein.
shows, the stock intake, so.
He brought it in, wanted to get rid of the stock intake, and he wanted to do the Frankenstein. So that is what we are doing today.
That does look very nice, especially with the
Yeah, it looks good.
valve covers and stuff. Those fuel rails are pretty sweet too.
I'm pretty sure this is a 416 we did last time.
Oh damn!
Procharger, our fuel system that made decent power. We also did lowering springs to it last time, I believe. The customer, he decided he wanted the Frankenstein intake, so that's what it's back for. And as you can see, it is on. I'm extending the map harness, or the map sensor harness, excuse me. Should be almost ready to go.
You think it'll make any more power with the Frankenstein intake?
It should, yeah,
supposed to be.
I would think so. I don't know exactly how much, but yeah, that for sure.
I always tell Eric he was a accident because his siblings are like 10 years older than their him.
Bill, we're talking about people being accidents. Were you an accident?
Nope, I was a middle child. Nah, he's a middle child.
Oh, okay.
Bill's had accidents.
He said he had 4? So this thing's just about fully back together, besides
Yeah, waiting on a fitting.
2 fittings you're missing.
Yep. This video is going to be a little all over the place because we built this car a while ago and I had a hard drive fail and lost like more than half of the footage. So some of the footage we have from like the build, it's going to be like, I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but it's going to be scattered around. There might be big missing chunks, whatever. Sorry, I can't control it. So the car came back in now for us to do a Frankenstein billet intake manifold on it. So we just did that, and obviously we'll have all this footage and stuff from it, but the footage of the original build, we don't have a lot of. We did a 416, heads cam, Procharger setup, fuel system, meth kit, like literally a full build. So it's a shame that we lost a lot of the footage, but there's not much I can do on that. I actually got what I could off of it, and then I gave it to my buddy to try and recover some more, and I think he got maybe 2 more files out of it, but there's not much we can do. So I don't remember what this thing made before, like 750 or something. It's back on the dyno now. We did the intake manifold, and it's got like 40% E in it already, so we'll have to see what it makes like this. It's got a D1X on it. Like I said, I don't know what footage we have, so I don't know if it'll show any of that stuff, but see what it makes. First pull with the billet intake manifold. The tune shouldn't have changed a ton, but it may have. It's 7:45 there, so just gonna make another one. Same thing, 748 basically. I just wanted to make 2 pulls, make sure the meth is all working, and
This guy's put a few thousand miles on this thing since we built it too. All right, let's rev it out a little further now. It was a little lean. $798. How much power? I don't remember how much power this made before. Yeah, right there. Final 50% E. It made 801. Okay. Yeah. Why did it make way more torque last time? I wonder if it's spinning. Do we have a different? No, he had these wheels on it before, right? I put VHT on it, but.
Not slipping the belt either.
Nah, the boost is exactly the same. Well, yeah, but I didn't rev it. It actually, look at the green.
You revved down a little more.
Looks like it's slipping a little bit up high. You would think a stock intake manifold probably would make a little more torque just because the runners are longer on this, but this should make more power up high than a stock intake manifold. I mean, I would think that it would be down on torque. I wouldn't think that it would be down that much torque. .804. Air fuel's pretty good on this. I guess I'm gonna throw some more E in this and see what it does. I gotta raise this rev limiter a little bit. 7,000. I gotta go up a little bit. 811 there. 667 torque. Musical cars in the shop. Got 55% in it now, so we'll see what it does. I think this thing is spinning. Like, almost positive it is. I'm gonna put some more VHT down. Be right back. No, maybe it's just hot as f. I'm gonna let this thing cool down. All right, we are the next day. Eric tightened the blower belt a little bit. We'll see where we're at. This thing revs fast. I raised the rev limiter and I touched it again. 7,200. Made 830 there. Boost is better up top. 15.5 pounds. It's probably all this thing will make.
That belt goes.
Yeah, it's good. It's actually way better in the mid-range and stuff like it than it was yesterday, but we did this a little backwards. Usually we do pump gas, then E. This already had E in it, so it had 40. We put more in it, made 55. Now we drained it out and went back to pump. Just basically checking it. Just make sure it's good on pump and E. So it's got 12% in it now, which is pump gas. So. 777. It was a little fat, but I'd rather be fat on pump gas and, you know, it's perfect on E. Not that it's really fat. It was like 11.0, 1090. I'll make one more pull and then we're good. Good to go. All right, that's it. Yo, we gotta get him to do a chip. Yeah. Why?
I know of the chip.
Him and Matt did it.
I've done worse, so.
How do you know?
Because I've had fresh
Carolina Reapers.
I'm telling you right now, you have no worse.
I promise you it's worse.
Well, then you should be easily able to do the chip.
No, I don't want to do that ever again.
Well, according to Matt and Kyle, eating a chip was the easy part.
That's true. Oh yeah. My other brother who actually ate them with us, he had just started a new job. And I think it was like his second day at the new job. And he ended up calling off work because he said he woke up the next morning and his stomach he was in so much pain. What do you guys think it's gonna make?
Stock.
Stock. I believe it's stock.
469.
I was told you were gonna guess that. We go 464.
Alright.
I did not get your guess, Kyle. What are you guessing? I said 464.
474. Did it stop working again?
What'd you guess, Kyle?
474?
Yeah, 464.
My first guess ever. I won. I'll take it.
This was the car that only had, I think, 12,000 miles, right?
I don't know. Forget.
I believe so.
It does look like it. Oh, it had low miles.
The engine bay was spotless.
It's pretty clean underneath, too. So I'll definitely have a new cam in today and all that jazz.
Fun. It's a good day at work.
Come on, dude.
There she comes.
Installed.
Nice.
Were you like pretty drunk last night, or you not really?
Right, this is a 2007 C6Z with 12,000 miles. Got a stage 3. So heads cam package, 2-inch American Racing headers, Haltech 108, and then transport from Florida.
baselined, I think, 460. All right, let's see what it'll do first pull. Little lean. Let me fix that. This thing's nice. I mean, it's a black C6Z. So there's like 27 million black and red ones, but 12,000 miles for 07, 2LZ with nav, for those of you wondering. If you want to know the difference between a 1LZ, a 2LZ, and a 3LZ, main difference is you can tell just straight up for one, if you want to look, if it's a 2 or a 3, look and see if it has heated seats and not. If it doesn't have heated seats, it's a 1LZ. If it's got heated seats, it's at least a 2LZ, and then if it has nav, it's a 2LZ with nav, and a 3LZ will have stitched door panels and like a leather stitched dash, and that'll be a 3LZ. On a ZR1, you can only get a 1ZR or a 3ZR, so you can either get no options or all the options. No in between on a ZR1. So I'm going to say that this is probably going to be one of our stage 3s that's on the lower side, but also baselined 460, which isn't terrible, but people always compare like, oh, well, so it's really not really worth the stage 4 over the stage 3, but it's like on some cars are different. Like this thing's making 590 right now. We've had other stage 3s make 630. So it's, you can't, all cars are different. I don't know how many times I can like tell that to somebody, make them understand that. But you can't compare one car to your car. So just because, you know, one car made 630 to the tire doesn't mean that they all are, or your car will, or anything like that. So please stop saying that. We've had stage 3s make 630, we've had stage 4s make 630, you know, like it's on both ends of the spectrum. We've also had stage 3s make 590, we've also had stage 4s make 670. So, can't compare it. It is pouring outside today. So that's good for the grass. .96. This thing cool off a little bit, and then we'll make some final pulls. I forgot this also has cats on it too, so that'll hurt the power a little bit, but we let it cool down a little bit. A little too long because I had some other stuff to do, but now I gotta let it warm up a little bit, and then we're gonna finish it. Like I said, it made 460 baseline, and it's like I think 598 or 599 right now, so it's picking up 140 horsepower, which generally is what our stage 3s do, 140, 150 horsepower. So it's on par with what it should pick up. Should be 605, 506 torque. I'll do one more just for good measure. Exactly the same, basically. 604.95. 506 torque, so I'm gonna call that good and done. And we're doing another stage 3 right after this.